Hello? Hello? Okay, wait, hold on, let me check my audio. It's gonna take a bit for the stream to catch up to that. Anytime now. Hello? Oh, there we go. Okay, wait, hold on, let me check my audio. It's gonna take a bit for the stream to catch up to that. Okay, well that sounds good enough. Okay, hey, hi, welcome to my stream. I am Williams, and today we are doing an editing stream. Mainly because I have no idea what else to stream right now. Like, I've just been mainly playing Wuthering Waves, and exploring Renaissita one more time sounds, I don't know, alright, but I've done it so many times already that I want to try something new at the very least. And then I remembered, hey, wait, I used to do different live streams before, so why not do one of those again? And also using it as an excuse to try and clean up some of my clutter. So let's move right on to DaVinci Resolve. Okay, so if you remember from last year, yeah, last year on the December 24th, I did a stream where I made a Labrynth tier list, and I have been trying to edit the video, or edit the live stream portion of that video into its own video, and yeah, it's taking me too long, honestly. So let's actually make it into its own video, like right now. Okay, so I did some editing on my own time. I have at least up to 35 minutes already. 35 minutes. So now I have to figure out, do I want the background music to play on the live stream itself, or let the BGM play on DaVinci Resolve, because the BGM is on the audio track itself. So let's see, let me check. So Labrynth, and here, wait, let me check on this. BGM play on. So let's see, let me check. And here, well, actually, I couldn't really hear it all that much, so I guess it's fine. Well, if anybody has any issues, then, well, just tell me in chat. Maybe I'll see it, but this is taking up both my monitors, so hopefully. Wait, actually, let me put the chat on this monitor instead. Okay. And do this. Okay, now there we go. If the chat, if anybody happens to comment, tell me anything's wrong with the audio, I will know. But for now, let's go back to whatever I was at before. You can only use each of Labrynth once per turn. Okay, so I just got done explaining Labrynth. You can only use each of Labrynth once per turn. Yeah, that was a study right there. Wow.
Use each effect of Labrynth.
Alright.
Use each effect of Labrynth. Use each effect of
Okay, so I mean, shoot, I can't really remove the audio bit there because it has the background music in it as well. Ah, maybe I should have split the audio. I think that's the thing I can do. Okay, let's see.
You can only use each effect of Labrynth once per turn. So Labrynth is a very useful card. It is a very useful card.
That sounds sounding kind of quiet. Let me raise my audio up.
It is a very useful card. Very useful, but at the same time, not essential. It's not the card you immediately get to at the start of your combo.
Okay, it sounds alright, but there are some like, whoa. There are some pauses right here. Like this area right here, the pauses makes the delivery sound kind of stilted.
It's a very useful card. Very useful.
Like right here.
Very useful card.
Very useful card.
It's not the card you immediately get to at the start of your combo, because that's the Labrynth card. That's the welcome card.
Okay, what was I trying to say here?
The start of the combo, because get to at the start of your combo.
Okay, so I think unless I have another sentence that fits this part better, I think this can be the end of the sentence right there.
Because that's the Labrynth card. That's the welcome card instead. Labrynth is
Okay, yeah. So no need to mention the welcomes. I think it's enough to say that it's not the thing you get to at the start of your combo.
At the start of the combo. Labrynth is a great way to help you in your grind game. Because it can help you recover.
Okay, so this part. No need for that because just move up the it.
In your grind game. It can help you recover any lovely or ladies that might be in your graveyard. And it's the only reason why virus is usable.
Okay.
And it's the only reason why virus.
I don't like the amount of pauses I have when I talk. Even now, I can hear myself pause trying to talk stuff.
And it's the only reason why. It's the only reason.
What is that? Why is there a noise there? Does this sound bad if I do this?
And it's the only reason why virus is usable.
Okay, that sounded alright.
Ladies that might be in your graveyard. And it's the only reason why virus is usable. Because if not, then yikes, yeah. But
because of not, then yikes, yeah, wow. I did not explain that at all. Gosh. Wow, okay, so it was off the cuff, and it was back last year when I had less experience streaming. But yeah, to better explain it, like, it helps you nullify the cost of using a virus card. Whenever you use a virus, you have to tribute a monster with the correct stat for that virus card. If you have Labrynth, that cost doesn't mean anything because then you can just revive the monster you just tributed. If you try to use the virus card without Labrynth, you lost your boss monster.
nothing. Yikes, yeah. But that requires you to draw it. for it requires you to already have a good.
Okay, hold on.
It requires.
Okay, so this part right here, and let's move it up.
But you that was
Okay, past his butt.
because of nothing.
What about here?
A virus is usable. It requires.
Okay, so let's move it up here.
Virus is usable. It requires you to already have a good amount of traps in hand to make searching this over a welcome.
Okay, so it does feel a bit weird to move on from virus to why you would want to search this. But alright, it beats that awkward section I had to get rid of.
Why virus is usable. It requires you to already have a good amount of traps in hand to make searching this over a welcome worth it. If you don't have like you don't have
Okay, so that needs a cut right there.
like you don't have enough trap cards. If you don't have like you don't have enough trap. If you don't have
Okay, so this part, bring it up here.
a welcome worth it. If you don't have enough trap cards or bulk welcomes, you don't really want to get to Labrynth. But even so, that pop effect is
Okay, so a long pause. Let me check the audio again. Okay, so a long pause. Okay, so you can almost barely hear my voice from the recording. So that means you can't really hear the background music in the recording either. So, alright, that sounds good. Okay. Do that and then move this up. Get rid of that long pause.
to get to Labrynth. But even so, that pop effect is amazing because if your opponent lets a welcome
Get rid of this pause here too.
amazing because if your opponent lets a welcome resolve, they're losing a card.
Wait, hold on. Wait, I just remembered, I don't really care about like the disjointed nature of the BGM for this because that's just how it's gonna be. Hold on, let me go back and fix that mistake from earlier.
Is a very useful card. Is a very useful card.
Okay, so
Very useful card. Very useful, but a very useful card. Is a very useful card. Very useful, but as
wait, hold on, maybe I could just cut this part out entirely.
is
Oh, wait, come back.
Labrynth is a very very useful.
Okay, wait, hold on. So cut right here,
Very useful.
and then
So Labrynth is a
cut right here.
Labrynth is a very useful, but at the same time, Labrynth is a very
Wait, hold on. So cut here instead. Get rid of the
Labrynth is very useful, but at the same time,
Okay, that was better.
So Labrynth is very useful, but at the same time, not essential. It's not the card you immediately get to at the start of the combo. Labrynth is a great way to help you in your grind game. It can help you recover any lovely or ladies that might be in your graveyard. And it's the only reason why Virus is useful. It requires you to already have a good amount of traps in hand to make searching this over a welcome worth it. If you don't have enough trap cards or bulk welcomes, you don't really want to get to Labrynth. But even so, that top effect is amazing because
Okay. Like I said, I shouldn't really care about the disjointed nature of VGM because that's just the unfortunate way this is gonna be. But still, it sounds so choppy.
because if your opponent lets a welcome resolve, they're losing a card. It's straight up.
Okay, yeah, the losing
If
card.
your opponent lets a welcome resolve, they're losing a card. It's straight up. They're losing a card. Straight up.
Okay, cut and move this up.
They're losing a card. Straight up. They're losing a card because that can't be responded. Because that.
Try moving this up to get rid of that weird noise.
Because that can't be responded to.
There we go.
Afterwards.
Oh, what is that?
Responded to afterwards.
Oh my god, what emphasis on after?
To afterwards.
Oh, I need to reduce the volume though.
To afterwards. You have to be responded to afterwards. You have.
It doesn't sound great.
That can't be responded to. Because that can't be responded to afterwards. You have.
Okay, let's just get rid of that part entirely.
Can't be responded to. You. Because that can't be responded to. You have to respond to the normal thing card. Because that can't be responded to. You have to respond to the normal activation of a welcome trap.
Okay, that sounds disjointed, but it could work. I don't know, maybe leaving in the afterwards, the maybe leaving that in is alright. It just sounds so nasally, or not nasally. I don't know. It just sounds so like out there.
Because that can't be responded to. You have to respond.
Also, does not help that the background music puts emphasis on that cut. It's like, didn't it? Wait, what was that, huh?
Responded to.
Didn't it?
Responded to. You have to respond to the normal activation.
I take pauses so much. Oh, wait.
To the normal activation of a welcome trap. Immediately, or else a card is gone. And I love that. And I love that. I love that so much. Before big welcome.
Okay, so I can cut out that part because it's kind of redundant.
Immediate of a welcome trap. Activation of a welcome trap. Before big welcome, Labrynth was the main way to make.
Okay, another cut.
Big welcome, Labrynth was the main way. Labrynth was the main way.
Okay, so right here.
Labrynth was main way to make notes. Big welcome, Labrynth was main way. main way. Main.
Okay, how about this?
Labrynth was main way to make. If welcome, Labrynth was main way to make.
Ah, I'm missing the. I'm missing the. I thought I had it in there. But I guess the main way already sounded like the main way in my head, so I didn't say anything else.
Labrynth was main way to make normal welcome into lovely Tupac. Yeah.
But yeah.
So it still hasn't.
Okay, so cut here and then move up.
Tupac. So it's Tupac. Normal welcome into lovely Tupac. To lovely Tupac.
That right there, and the are just words I drag out so much whenever I try to collect my thoughts. I hate that so much about my speech patterns.
Tupac. So it still has its uses.
Wait, what?
Pop. So it still has its uses. I would definitely put it at top C tier. Because it's still more useful than just. I would definitely put.
Wait, I'm not yawning into the mic, am I?
Useful than just.
Wait, I'm not yawning into the mic, but I hate that so much about my. Wait, what?
I would definitely put it at top C.
Okay, well, I guess you can hear a bit of my gas, but overall, no sounds of yawning.
I would definitely put it at top C tier. Because it's still more useful than just Tupac by itself.
Okay, so what can I cut here?
Put it at top C tier. Because it's still more useful. Because it's still.
Okay, so I can cut this.
It's still more useful than just.
Okay, so cut here to bring it closer, and then another cut.
It's still more useful than just Tupac by itself.
Okay. Should I do this?
More useful than just Tupac by itself.
Okay, that sounds better.
Definitely put it at top C tier. It's still more useful than just Tupac by itself.
Wow, that doesn't sound bad at all. Huh.
Alright, this is the other. Alright, this is the.
Okay, and now we move on to the other Labrynth spell card. And that was a long pause. Okay.
Just Tupac by itself. This is the other
Okay.
Labrynth spell.
And let's get rid of this tiny pause right there.
The other Labrynth spell. Yeah, they only have two. Yeah, they only have.
Get rid of this.
Labrynth spell. They only have 2. Labrynth. They only have 2. Labrynth setup is actually a quick place.
Okay, so
Labrynth setup.
there we go. Labrynth setup. So now I can add in this. And going back to Labrynth, let me copy. Oh boy. Aw, man. Okay, there we are. Come on. Okay. 0.7. And copy the position. Okay, there we go. 0.7 and position. Oh, wait. Ah, man. Eh? Wait, that's right? Oh. Okay, never mind. Okay, there we go.
Labrynth setup is actually a quick play spell. With the effect, target 2 of your Labrynth.
And gotta stretch this out to meet the card description. Okay, let's see if that's too far.
Setup is actually a quick play spell. With the effect, target 2 of your Labrynth spells that are banished or in your graveyard except Labrynth setup, shuffle them into the deck. Then, if you control a fiend monster, you can set non-Labrynth normal traps to a different name directly from your deck equal to the number shuffled. You can only activate 1 Labrynth setup per turn.
Okay, so it was way too far.
Shuffle. You can only activate 1 Labrynth setup per turn.
There we go.
So,
Now to move this part up.
setup per turn. So, this card,
Getting rid of that.
this card is actually really good. I just don't use it. Yeah. So that's a bit of an oddity on
Moving this up. The oddity of this card, despite my opinions on it.
really good. I just don't use it. That's a bit of an oddity on my part. It's a good card, but I don't really use it because it doesn't come up often enough for me to add it into the deck.
Ah, my enunciation is weird this part.
It doesn't come up often enough for me to add it into the deck.
Like that last part, the deck. The deck. God, I need to speak more in order to not sound so weird at times.
Come up often enough for me to add it into the deck. So let's see. Add it into the deck. So let's see. It recovers Labrynth back row that is
I hate that. I hate that. I hate listening to it.
Labrynth back row.
And I can't even cut it too because it's basically a Labrynth back row. But I stretch it out so much. Oh god.
So let's see. It recovers. So let's see. It recovers Labrynth back.
Okay.
It recovers Labrynth back row that are either banished or
Wait, what was that?
back row that are either banished. Back row that are either banished.
2 ethers?
Back row that are either banished or in your graveyard. The thing about that is the Spanish cards. Spanish?
Okay. Move this up. Oh. I keep. Come on. Control Z.
Cards.
Okay, so.
The thing about that is Spanish cards.
And now cut this to move both of these up.
Or into the graveyard. The thing about that is Spanish cards are usually big welcome after you use their bounce effect. Any other trap card in
Yeah, mainly just gonna be using this to recycle Big Welcome. I mean, sure, there are some times when your Labrynth gets banished as well, but you don't really care too much about it. That was an accessory. It wasn't your main game plan. It helped you out. If it gets banished, that's fine. You can still win and play without it. So for the most part, this card is mainly used to just recover Big Welcome. Because it only recovers Labrynth spells and traps. And you're not going to recover your Labrynth spells and traps from the graveyard. That's what Lovely is for. And regular Welcome can already recover itself. So it's literally just trying to recover your banished Big Welcome. I mean, it's not bad. Like I said, it's not bad, but what it doesn't do enough to justify adding into the deck. I still say it's a good card because Big Welcome is a really, essential card to have. But yeah.
effect. Any other trap card in the graveyard, you can just reset it with Lovely. So this card doesn't. Lovely. This card doesn't really come up that often, honestly. I mean, it's great to recover.
If Labrynth got another back row, that was worth running as much as Big Welcome and regular Welcome is, then sure, this card might be seen as a potential one-off or something like that. But as of this moment, it really isn't worth running.
Often, honestly. I mean, it's great to recover like the Big Welcomes, but if you really need to recover Welcomes, but if you really need to recover them, then your duels are going on way too long, and you're losing steam by that point.
Yeah, Lab has great grind game, but if the opponent can keep up, then eventually Lab will get outgrinded if they keep losing resources. I've run into many games where I used up all my Big Welcomes and I just couldn't really keep up the pressure anymore.
Steam by that point. You should have already like won a duel. You should have already won a duel way earlier.
Yeah.
And being able to
Okay, move this up.
way earlier. And being able to set up to 2 normal.
Okay, move that up.
Normal trap.
Wait, what?
Up to 2 normal trap.
Wait, then what did I...
Normal trap.
Wow. Hold on. There were 2 uhs.
Up to 2 normal traps for your deck is also really good.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you have to shuffle back different names.
Oh yeah, that's right. You have to shuffle back different names. Yeah. But wait, hold on. Target 2 of your Labrynth spell trap that are banished in your graveyard except Labrynth setup. Shuffle them into the deck. Oh! Wait, you can set non-Labrynth normal trap with different names. Oh wait, I think I got confused when I did the explanation here. You don't have to shuffle back Labrynth back row with different names, but you can set non-Labrynth traps with different names. That's what I got confused with.
But at the same time, you have to shuffle back different names.
Okay, so I can cut this part out.
One traps in your deck is also really good. But at the same time, you have to shuffle back different names. Yeah, so you can't just shuffle back 2 Big Welcome and call it that. You have to shuffle Big Welcome and a different trap card. And you're not running the other 2 trap cards.
Okay, so this whole segment is not accurate at all.
Fair Welcome and Barrage, you're not running those. So the only 2 Labrynth trap cards you're running is Welcome and Big Welcome. You want Welcome to be in the graveyard.
Wow, okay, I should have read this better.
Along with Big Welcome as well to the bounce.
Wow, this goes on way too long for misinformation.
So the suitable targets don't really want to go back into the deck.
Okay, wait, hold on.
So the suitable...
Okay, yeah. Okay, so this part I keep because it's still accurate. Big Welcome and regular Welcome don't want to get shuffled back into the deck unless you're shuffling back 2 banished Big Welcomes. But then that goes into what I said before, where you're kind of running out of steam already if you want to reuse the Big Welcome that much.
So you can't just shuffle back.
Okay, man. Ugh.
Also really good.
Okay.
Really good. So the suitable...
Okay, wait. Okay, there we go. That's good.
Also really good, but at the same time, so the suitable target... The suitable... Good, but at the same time, the suitable targets don't really want to go back into the deck.
Okay, there we go.
Way earlier. And being able to set up to 2 normal traps from your deck is also really good, but at the same time, the
Okay, I need to hear this entire segment
for them
again.
Your duels are going on way too long and you're losing steam by that point. You should have already won the duel way earlier. And being able to set up to 2 normal traps from your deck is also really good, but at the same time, the suitable targets don't really want to go back into the deck. So because of that, it's what...
Okay, so yeah, I could say that if they're in the graveyard, they're better off in the graveyard. If you have 2 welcome traps banished, then of course you want to get them back into your deck, but that's not gonna happen that often, honestly.
They want to go back into the deck. So because of that, while it's a good card and a good way to help your grind game, it's also kind of counterintuitive as well. So that's why I don't really use it that much. But I would still... use it that much. But I would still say it is a good card. So I would put it in C tier right there above Glitch.
Okay.
Oh boy, here we go then.
Here we go. Finally, we're getting to near the end of this.
C tier right there above Glitch.
Okay, so this should still be the same. Yep. And 0.7. There we go. Okay.
Oh boy, this card, man. So earlier I mentioned that still welcome. Plus another card was the reason why Lab is such a menace in modern day. A menace in modern day. And Lady is modern day, and Lady is the other card. These two cards single-handedly.
I guess I should have said double-handedly since there's two of them.
The other card. These two cards single-handedly made Lab meta contender. Really made Lab meta contender, and still a meta contender to this. Contender, and still a meta contender to this day. You can't get rid of Lab that easy. So, like, get rid of Lab that easily. Get rid of Lab that easily. So, Lady is a dark level 8 speed monster with 3000 attack and 2900 defense. Her effects are, while you can 2900 defense. Her effects are, while you control a set card, your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. Also, it cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effects. You can only use each of the following.
Oh yeah, that reminds me, yesterday, I was playing a duel, a master duel, and it was against a Fire King, Snake Eyes Fire King player. No way, I need to rephrase that. I heard myself say, yeah. Yesterday I was playing a duel in Master Duel against a Fire King Snake Eyes player, and I summoned Lovely onto the field. They got that that green Fire King monster that revives itself and pops a card. Well, no, not revives it. It revives a Fire King monster and pops a card. They try to destroy Lady when there was already a set card on the field. I thought they were gonna destroy the set card, but no, they tried to destroy Lady, and that was hilarious. Oh my god, it was hilarious to see that Lady didn't go, and then they scooped afterwards. Hilarious.
Effects of Lady. You can only use each of the following effects of Lady once per turn.
Why did I stammer there? What?
Following effects of Lady. Effects of Lady once per.
Okay.
Of Lady once per turn. If a Labrynth card per turn. If a Labrynth card or effect or a normal trap card was activated this turn except Lady. This turn except Lady. Quick effect. This turn except Lady. Quick effect. You can special summon this card from your hand in defense position. When a normal trap card is activated, quick effect, you can set one normal trap with a different name directly from your deck. So, what does this mean for
There was some pause here for some reason.
your hand in defense position? When a normal hand in defense trap card is activated, quick effect. You can set one normal trap with a different name directly from your deck.
And that lady almost ended the segment right there. Oh yeah, that was. I feel like that was something I wanted to talk about during stream. I can't remember. I think it had something to do with watering waves. It could be that Rochia. I don't know how you actually say her name in Italian. I'm just gonna go with Rochia, since that's what they call in the in-game. But yeah, I think I saw like a bit of Rochia's trailer, and maybe we could watch that later. Yeah, it looked pretty cool. Okay, back to this.
Name directly from your deck. So, what does this mean for lab? Well, if you use any lab card, literally any lab card, or activate any trap card, literally any lab card, or activate any trap card, any normal trap card, any trap card, any normal. Activate any trap. Activate any normal trap. Activate any lab card. Literally any lab card or activate any normal trap card, you get a body on field.
Okay.
Normal trap card, you get a body on field. Instantly. That's it. See how easy it is?
Yeah, lady is stupidly easy to summon. Stupidly easy.
Instantly. That's it. See how easy it is for her to get herself out on field? And if you activate a normal trap card,
I mean, honestly, other than like cards specifically built for defense, Lady is like one of the best defensive cards up there. I mean, out there. Because as long as you met her summoning condition, you can summon her anytime at all during the turn. Anytime. So if your opponent does the thing where they attack with the highest monster first, you can summon Lady afterwards, and well, the rest of the monsters can't attack because they can't beat over the 2900 defense wall that is Lady. And that, I love doing that so much.
on field, and if you activate a normal trap card, and if your opponent doesn't chain anything to it, you can immediately chain her.
Okay, yeah, explaining the trap setting
And
effect.
set a normal trap right from your deck. Any normal trap. It can be extension or trap. It can be extension or
Wait, it says I have a concurrent viewer, but it's not showing up on my charts at all. But well, I guess if you're here, viewer. Oh, no, never mind. They left. Oh, that's unfortunate.
trap. It can be extension or it can be interruption. Your choice. So she is
Okay, moving this up. That's too far up. Okay.
your choice. She is amazing. straight up, one of the best lab cards in the deck. In the archetype. In the one of the best lab cards in the deck. Lab card in the archetype. And because of that, I'm putting her in S tier. And because of that, I'm putting her in S tier. Behind Big Welcome, because Big Welcome does so much more to Lab as a whole than Lady. But Lady is probably the better card.
Okay, yes, I should have said it like this. In terms of archetype synergy, Big Welcome trumps Lady because it does that much for the entire Labrynth archetype. Lady is very good, but she honestly can work as an independent card. She doesn't really have like a Labrynth specific summoning condition, nor does her set trap effect really require a Labrynth card. She just requires normal traps. So as a standalone card, Lady is amazing, way better than Big Welcome, but as an archetype card, Big Welcome is the best card.
It's probably the better card. I would definitely put her probably the better card. I would definitely put her in front of Big Welcome as a general card. In front of.
Wait, oh, that's the wrong thing.
Definitely put her in front of. Definitely put her in front of Big Welcome.
Yep.
What the hell did you said about Lady? I mean, she's just so good. I mean, her effect says it all.
Okay, I think I can cut this part out.
Yeah, that's all. That's all I can say about Lady.
I wonder if the stream has any sort of buffering issues or something. I mean, the connection is excellent, but I keep seeing, like, my preview, like, I keep seeing it sort of buffer. Okay, wow, damn. Let's go back, do, cut right here.
Big Welcome takes the lead.
A cut right here. Man, this was a long pause. What?
Alright, next card is.
Wow. Okay.
Big Welcome takes the lead. Alright, next card is Lovely Labrynth of the.
And we get to Lovely. Good old Lovely.
Next card is Lovely Labrynth. Next card is Lovely Labrynth of the.
Alright, and do 0.7 position that.
Is Lovely Labrynth of the Silver Castle. Basically, Lady, but in her usual. But in her usual attire. Lovely is. Lovely is a dark lower HP monster with 2900 attack and 1900 defense. Her effects are, your opponent cannot activate monster effects in response to the activation of activate monster effects in response.
What's a pause right here?
Activate monster effects in response to the activation of your normal trap card. You can only use each effect of the following effects of Lovely once per turn. Of Lovely once per turn. Of Lovely once per turn. You can target one normal trap in your graveyard, set it to your field, but it cannot be activated unless you control a team monster. If another monster leaves the field by you, activate it unless you control a team monster. If another monster leaves the field by your normal trap effect, except during damage step, you can destroy one card in your opponent's hand at random or on their field. So, Lovely.
That was it for Lovely's effect.
Random or on their field. Lovely used to be the boss monster. Lovely used to be the boss monster of Lab before Lady was introduced, and as a boss monster of Lab before Lady was introduced.
Okay, that sounds better.
As a boss monster, she is utterly amazing. Not only does she...
Yeah, Lovely. Yeah, I get those two confused sometimes. Lovely is an incredible boss monster.
Utterly amazing. Not only does she kind of protect your normal trap effect.
Protect as in, they can't be negated by monster effects. As long as she's out, monster effects do not have, well, activated monster effects. I gotta say that right. As long as Lovely is out, activated monster effects have nothing to. Wait, what am I even trying to say? Activated monster effects can't do anything in response to the activation of a normal trap card. So they got a Banner or a Savage out, trying to, negate your trap activations. Like, nope, we don't do that here. That trap is gonna go through whether you like it or not.
I mean, you know what trap cards, but
I'm getting notifications so much.
for normal trap effect. I mean, your normal trap card
Hold on, what?
protects your normal trap effects. I mean, your normal trap.
Shoot, wait.
I mean, your normal trap. I mean, your normal.
Ah, man. Supposed to be known right there.
Your normal trap effect. Your normal trap. Kind of protects your normal trap cards, but she can also act as interruption, and she helps with grind as well. Imagine that. Grind as well. Imagine that. Being able to reset your floodgates like D-barrier every turn.
Yeah, that's a really funny thing to do. Resetting your D barrier and using it next turn. It's gotta be devastating for the opponent, but at the same time, I've met opponents that can just play through that without much care. Or even if they do care, they can still play through it and leave you in a tough position.
Every turn. Oh, every other turn. It's like,
I'm gonna leave this one in because it sounded natural, at least.
every turn. Oh, every other turn. It's like, how do you just allow that?
Yeah, how? How do you just allow Lovely? Damn, how do you just allow Lovely to reset floodgates every other turn?
Oh, every other turn. how do you just allow that? Like, wow. Who thought about that? Insane. But still, Lovely is a good. Wow. Who thought about that? Lovely is a good card, but now without flaws. If you rely on her too much, then then good card, but now without flaws. If you rely on her too much, then the moment she is out of your reach, your whole deck kind of falls apart. So, while she is a good card to get to, have.
Yeah, this is why I rely more on Lady instead, because Lovely is definitely a big target of removal for your opponent. If they can get rid of her, they have a better chance at winning, and you lost a really strong piece of your combo. So I choose to rely more on Lady because it's hard to get rid of her, and she's not as prominent as a card that has to be addressed for your opponent. So that gives you a bit of leeway for them to leave her alone for a bit if they manage to out her.
Falls apart. So while she is a good card to get to, have on field, and to use, don't rely on her too much.
Yeah, that's my piece of advice. Don't rely on Lovely too much. Oh.
But still, she is a very good card.
Just gotta throw in that last bit, of course.
Use, don't rely on her too much. But still, she is a very good card. I would definitely put her in A tier, right before Arya. Actually, with Arya, for Arya. Actually,
Oh, another concurrent viewer? Or it's just a thing that shows up before they leave?
With Arya.
Okay, I need to cut that part right here.
For Arya. With Arya in hand, Lovely is no.
Ah, see, I almost said late. Damn it, I almost said it again. Late. Low. Oh, why? Why can't they just have better names? Oh, wait, hold on. I am getting a concurrent viewer? Huh? It's not showing off on the graph, but I see one concurrent viewer. Hello, viewer. I'm editing a video right now from one of my past streams.
In hand, Lovely.
Okay, Lovely. It's Lovely. I'm talking about Lovely.
Arya in hand, Lovely is no longer a threat.
Okay. There we go.
With Arya in hand,
Ah man, they left already? It was only like 1 second too.
With Arya in hand, Lovely is no longer a threat. Yeah. So before, if you drew late,
it wasn't even. It was it even less than a second? It was like 29 milliseconds something. Ah man. Or am I reading this wrong? Does this count? Does this count hours to minutes or minutes to seconds? I don't know actually.
or if you drew late, sorry, with Arya's in hand, Lovely is no.
Really, I said it better just a bit afterwards. Okay. No need for all that cutting before.
Before Arya. With Arya's in hand, Lovely is. With with Audience in hand, Lovely is no longer.
Okay, that sounds. And
I would definitely put her in A tier, right before Audience. With Audience in hand, Lovely is no longer a brick, because before, if you drew Lovely, the only way you because before, if you drew Lovely, the only way you got her out on field was if you already had Ariana. The field out on field was if you already had Ariana, the field spell, or Big Welcome.
really, it took me that long to say big welcome. That's usually the main method to get her out on field too. Oh boy.
Ariana, the field spell, or Big Welcome. And well, that wasn't great. And that wasn't great.
Okay.
Or Big Welcome. And that wasn't great because you kind of bricked with a card and now you're one because you kind of bricked with a card and now you're one card down just to get Lovely out.
Yep.
When she could have been in the deck. Lovely out. When she could have been in the deck and you had another trap card in hand to help you out, you know? But even with the flaws, I still say she's a very good card. And to help you out, you know? But even with the flaws, wow, you know? Even with the flaws, I still say she's a very good card.
Okay, I think that should be it for Lovely. Got 4 cards left in there.
Okay, so next up. Actually, before we leave the Labrynth up, let's go with the last Labrynth card. Let's go with the last Labrynth card. Welcome.
It's gonna be weird for me to jump to the welcome Labrynth, but you know, maybe people won't notice. Oh, wait.
Still say she's a very good card. Welcome, Labrynth.
Alright, there we go. Welcome Labrynth. Where is that? There it is. Welcome Labrynth. There we go.
Welcome, Labrynth. It is a normal trap with the effect.
Oh, there's a pause right here. Gotta get rid of that.
Labrynth. It is a normal trap with the effect. Special summon one Labrynth.
Wait, what? Okay, well, this is odd. It says that the viewer is still here? Huh? And they've been staying for like over a minute or something. Okay.
With the effect.
And now it's gone. I don't understand you, YouTube. I don't understand you at all.
It is a normal trap with the effect. Special summon one Labrynth monster from your deck. Also, you can next special summon monsters from the deck and extra until the end of the next turn after this card resolves, except team monsters.
Oh wait, I gotta pull this with me.
After this card resolves, except team monsters. If a monster leaves the field, except team monsters. If a monster leaves the field by your normal trap effect, while this card is in your graveyard, except the turn this trap, except this card is in your graveyard, except the turn this trap, except the turn this card in your graveyard, except the turn. turn this crap. Except the graveyard. Except in your graveyard. Except to turn this card was sent to the grave. Fact, while this card is in your graveyard, except to turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can set this card. You can only use each effect of Welcome Labrynth. You can only use. You can only use. Set this card. You can only use each effect of Welcome Labrynth once per turn.
Okay. And that's Welcome to Labrynth's effect.
Once per turn. So, I don't understand. Once per turn. So, I don't understand why Welcome Labrynth. Why Welcome Labrynth. Why Welcome Labrynth has that restriction on both deck and extra deck?
Yeah, like the Fiend Lock, it's very weird, honestly. Especially when you consider how weak Lab originally was before Lady and Big Welcome.
Has that restriction on both deck and extra deck? Why the Fiend Lock? Big Welcome is a better card. And extra deck? Why the Fiend Lock? Big Welcome is a better card that does the same thing from more places, but it doesn't have a.
Yeah. It got me kind of confused too. Because even if you have Welcome by itself, you could probably only really summon Lovely. Yeah. You could really only summon Lovely on your opponent's turn, and unless you had. Wait, hold on. Was that it? So back when the furnitures were still. Well, the furnitures are still at 3 in TCG and OCG, but. And not in Master. So. The furnitures are at 3. Ariana is at 3. If you had at least 2 of them, then you could have gotten both Labrynth and Welcome Labrynth. So that gave you the 2 pops, yeah. One from Welcome, one from Labrynth, and the other from Lovely. I suppose that isn't bad, but at the same time, a single Ash really did hurt you that much more back then. Because you didn't have Big Welcome to fall back on.
But it doesn't have a Fiend Lock. What was Konami of?
But I still think Konami was unnecessarily afraid of whatever combo. Huh?
What was Konami afraid of when?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that made some weird thing happen.
What was Konami afraid of when they released this card?
Yeah, I don't know what they were afraid of, honestly.
They released this card. Okay, so even though I don't really want to. So even though I don't really want to run Welcome Labrynth, I kind of have to because it's more ways to get to your lovely ladies.
Lovely ladies.
Ladies, but I'd rather not. Rather not. Activate this card. Activate this card.
Yeah.
Rather not. Activate this card. I only run S.
I mean, it's in the later in the grind game, the later stages of the duel, it is more preferable than Big Welcome because you've already summoned out all the monsters you wanted to summon out with Big Welcome. So now you just have like the extra soak that you could use Labrynth, Welcome Labrynth to summon and get the pop with Labrynth. And I guess it does have an advantage over Big Welcome because it can't be stopped by Ghost Bell. Yeah, Big Welcome can be stopped by Ghost Bell.
Great to start. I only run S2 in most of my lab decks. But you lab decks. But you still really need it. And it becomes a lot better. And it becomes the boost really need it. It becomes a lot better when you have the boost bow out and every summon is now a pop. But still.
Yeah, still, I don't like it that much.
Pop, but still, I mean, it is a good card that you need and require, but that's being locked, man. Like, oh, man, like, oh man, like how you gonna make SP when you're fiend locked? And it,
Yeah, yeah, that's my issue. I can't make SP when I'm Fiend locked.
like lasts for 2 turns.
Wait, does it last for 2 turns? Also, until the end of the next turn after this card resolves. Yeah, so it lasts for your opponent's turn and then for the entirety of your turn. Oh man.
Like lasts for 2 turns.
Yeah, that's another reason just
It's
like it. Last, yeah, it's like Dogmatica Punishment, except for Fiends.
2 turns. It's like Dogmatica Punishment, but slightly better in that sense. Still, I'll put it at the end of A tier.
Okay, wow, yeah, this is a long pause. Okay, what's next? We got 3 cards left, and all 3 are really good cards too. Dude, wait, let me go back and make a cut.
At the end of A tier.
Okay. Time to fast forward this. Oh, okay. There we go.
Okay, next. Okay, next card is Terror.
Here's from the Overroot. Honestly, one of my favorite random URs that I got from just pulling a pack. I never knew it could become so useful.
Terrors of the Overroot. It is a normal track.
So if you ever manage to get Terrors of the Overroot, if you ever manage to get Terrors of the Overroot and you have a lab deck, add it into your lab deck. It is so good. Such a good card.
The Overreach. It is a normal trap card with the effect target one card your opponent controls and one card in the grid. Send that card onto send that card on field to the graveyard, and if you do, set the other card from the graveyard to opponent's field. You will only activate one Terrors of the Overroot per turn.
Oh, wow. Right on the mark too.
So this is a very good removal. This is a very good removal trap.
Okay. I just have to draw the is.
So this is a very good removal trap. Insanely good. Like Ice Strike.
What was that pause? What?
Like Ice Strike in Prison. Like Ice Strike in Prison. Like Ice Strike in Prison. Insanely good. Like Ice Strike in Prison, it's also a disruptor for the field and the graveyard, but unlike Ice Strike in Prison, it doesn't only target monsters, so it can remove monsters. So it can remove monsters, but can also remove back row as well. So it gives it way more utility than Ice Dragon Prison, but for a less effective means of removal.
Yeah. They can still use the monster or the back row if you decide to set it on the field. So you always gotta be aware of what you're giving back to your opponent when you're using Overroot. Sometimes it doesn't really matter. Other times it's a lesser of two evil kind of situation.
Prison, but for a less effective means of removal. But even still, it does have very good utility. For any other deck other than Fusion deck, you can basically prevent them from using the monster you set as material, because very rarely can other X-Deck mechanics use face-down monsters.
Oh, wait, go back. Okay, any pauses here? There seems to be a gap here.
From using the monster you set as material, because very rarely can other X-Deck mechanics use face-down monsters.
Yeah. It has something to do about public knowledge, and because Fusion is a really old mechanic, so the whole being able to know what kind of card details you have on a face-down card is, I think the term is grandfathered into the mechanic. Yeah. I'm trying to think of any other extra deck mechanic that allows you to use face down cards. I can't really think of any of them right at the moment. So who knows, maybe there are some that I just can't think of.
not only that, use face down monsters. And not only that, but if you set a trap or quick place, set a trap or quick place.
I'm gonna keep that on.
A trap or quick play spell, they can't activate that card until the.
But I am getting rid of that
Activate that card until the next turn. So you have a turn to get rid of that card if it's actually a problematic card. If not, then you can just leave it and pick up their. And pick up their field space. And pick up field space, I guess. So it's a.
Yeah, I love giving my opponent just wasted slots. It's like Kashtira, but it's not as
Pick up field space.
it doesn't hurt as much.
I guess. So it's a very good card, very useful. I think the only reason it's not very useful. I think the useful. I think the only reason it's not ran as much is because it's a UR in Master. So it's the UR in Master. UR in Master Duel, so it's kind of costly. So it's kind of costly. So it's kind of costly.
Yeah, it's kind of costly, especially when you want to run like trap tricks, so you have to get a second copy at minimum.
I use it because
Thankfully, I lucked out and got 2 copies at random.
kind of costly. I use it because I managed to get 2 copies at random somehow.
Whoa. Okay, pass me.
At random. Copies at random somehow. So I got lucky there.
Okay. Next up.
Anyway,
Oh,
But anyway, I would definitely put this.
right, the ranking. I forgot.
I got lucky there. But anyway, I would definitely put this right there, above dimensional barrier. Put this right there. Put this right there, above dimensional barrier.
Okay. Wait, this is gonna be a long pause, so there we go.
The only con I can think of is that
Really? That was gonna be a long break.
dimensional barrier. The only con I can think of is that it targets. No, actually, the only two. The only 2 cons that I can think of is that it targets and it requires a card in your opponent's graveyard. So,
Yep. Unless they hand trap you the turn earlier, you can't really use it before they, I don't know. Oh yeah, you can't really use it before they start their combo. And if the combo doesn't put anything relevant or useful into the graveyard, then you're kind of just sitting on it until the right time comes.
opponent's graveyard. So if we don't have many good targets in the graveyard,
And sometimes the target in the graveyard can just be not great for you.
You kind of have to settle for the lesser.
Oh hey, lesser of two evils.
Settle for lesser evil of the two cards that you want to remove.
Okay, is now gonna be the long pause? Sounds like it. Okay.
Okay, last two cards and okay, last two cards and they are both very heavy hitters. So next up is the Black Throat Lamp.
Alright.
Next up, very heavy hitters. Next up is the Black.
Okay, added some space there.
Next up is the Black.
Black Goat Labs. There it is. Nope, nope.
Next up is the Black.
2.7 and there we go.
The Black Goat Lamb. It is Goat Lamb. It is normal trap bird with the effect.
Wait, what?
Goat Lamb. It is normal trap. It is normal trap bird with the effect. Declare one monster card name.
Oh boy. Please tell me I redid this.
Declare one monster card name. This turn, neither player can other summon monsters.
I did not. I did not. Wow.
One monster card name. This turn, neither player can other summon monsters with that original name except from the graveyard. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Declare one monster card name. This turn, either player can activate the effect of monsters on the field with that original name. You can only use one goat effect per turn. Original name. You can only use one goat effect per turn. Effect.
Alright, I'm just gonna cut that out and say one effect per turn.
That turn. Your name. You can only use one effect per turn and only one. That turn.
There we go. That's fine.
Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Ooh, this card is amazing. It's so good. It's so good, man.
I don't know, did I almost go on for an hour with my tier list? Since I'm looking at this is like 46 minutes.
This card can. So good, man. This card can single hand. So good, man. This card can. So good, man. This card can single-handedly prevent your opponent from
Wait, what?
playing if they're playing. Prevent your opponent from playing if their strategy.
Yeah, that sounds weird.
This card can single-handedly prevent your opponent from playing if their
Yeah. Put too much emphasis on playing.
strategy revolves around getting out one monster. Strategy revolves around getting out one monster.
Yeah, so like Super Heavy Samurai, they need to get to that link one of theirs, and gimmick puppets. They need to get to Machine X or that XZ card that looks like Quattro.
One monster. Like, if you know what your monster, if you know what your opponent is playing and you know their combo, then you can just
preemptively strike their weak point before they even get it out.
their combo, then you can just immediately call the monster's name and they're just kind of left hanging. And they're just kind of left hanging. Like what they're gonna do? They can't summon that monster anymore, and now their whole combo is ruined. Anymore, and now their whole combo is ruined. It is very easily up. Combo is ruined. It is very easily a preemptive strike. Easily a preemptive. Easily a preemptive strike that can deal a major blow to your opponent. But even still, it's very well. But even still, even with that restriction, with that restriction, it's really good. Restriction is really good. Oh, after you mentioned.
Oh.
Good. Oh, after you mentioned after you mentioned graveyard effect too. So it's a bit weaker than it's a bit weaker than the first effect, but it's still really good.
Yeah. Back to like
First effect is still really good.
Back to the Super Hairy Samurai and the gimmick puppet.
Choose card, call that monster's name, and now they can't activate that monster's effect. They just straight up can't. Effect. They just straight up. They just straight. They just straight up can't. They just straight up can't. So now they just have a body. Straight up can't. So now they just have a body on field, which is still not great for you, but that monster is now a body on field, which is still body on field, which is still not great for you. Which is still not great for you, but that monster is now a glorified normal monster.
Well, not exactly a normal monster, but you know, you get what I mean.
A glorified normal monster? Normal monster? Normal monster? That monster is now a glorified normal monster? Yeah, normal monster. So I would monster. So I would put this in S tier. It is insanely good.
Is that all?
Insanely good. Oh no. Good. Oh, and also, you can discard this card. Also, you can discard this card with a furniture on turn 0 and immediately activate immediately get an immediately activate and immediately activate and immediately get an interaction. Turn 0 and immediately activate and on turn 0 and immediately get an interaction. It's another turn 0 interaction. It's another turn 0 interaction. It's so good. 0 interaction. It's so good.
Alright, I'm gonna cut it there instead of leaving in that last part.
Okay, last card. Turn 0 interaction. Okay, last. Okay, interaction. Okay, last card.
And we have rollback as the last card on this list. I have to add in Trap Trick in editing, in post, because I forgot to put it in there.
Okay, last card that I have here that I remember to add is I remember here that I remember to add. I remember to add is transaction interaction. Okay, last card that I have here that I remember to add is transaction rollback.
Oh, 0.7 and Case.
Okay, it is a
Hmm? I moved something on my bottom screen.
Transaction rollback. It is a normal trap card with effect. Pay half your life points. Pay half your life points, then target one normal trap in your opponent's graveyard, except transaction rollback. This effect becomes that card's activation effect. You can banish it.
Oh, what the? I went all the way to Wuthering Waves somehow.
Not bad. You can banish this card from your graveyard and pay half your life points, then target one normal trap in your graveyard, except transaction rollback. This effect becomes that card's activation effect. You can only use one transaction rollback per turn, and only once that turn. Normal trap in your graveyard, except transaction rollback. This effect becomes that card's activation effect. You can only use one transaction rollback per turn, and only once that turn.
Right on the mark as well. There we go. Oh,
Turn. So, transaction rollback is
wait, I got
the
two views?
premier
Look
copy
when.
card.
and what did I say? What?
Oh, transaction rollback is the premier copy card. Like earlier,
Yeah, premier copy for the lab. 'Cause I think there are better copy cards. Well, actually, I think they don't really have a card that just copies a card, any card. I think it's either copy a monster effect or like rollback a trap effect.
copy card. Like earlier, I think it was Labrynth. Like earlier, I think it was Labrynth that also copied the effect of a trap card. Why use that when you can use rollback? Now, the set of rollback. Now, the set of
No drop frames, but just kind of buffering here.
Now, the set effect of rollback isn't what makes it good. In fact, the set effect is actually kind of bad.
Yeah, unless you know you're going up against a trap deck, the set effect of rollback can just be a brick on your board sometimes.
In fact, the set effect is actually kind of bad because that relies on your opponent to have a trap card in their graveyard. And normally, that's it. You would have to go up specifically against. You have to go up specifically against. You have to go up specifically against.
Wait,
You would have to go up specifically.
go up specifically. Go up
Specifically.
Ah, this sounds so choppy.
You would have to go up specifically against another lab player or a trap deck in order to make the first effect actually useful. But the second effect though is utterly insane. For lab. Because not only because because not only can it copy your welcome, it can basically copy any of your other normal traps and ignore the cost. So if you have both it and a card like Virus in your graveyard, you can ignore the cost of tributing a monster and just get the back row pop. Get back row pop. Get the back row. Get the back row pop. Get the back row pop. And just get the back row pop immediately.
Yeah, sounds alright. Not great, but
stop
yeah.
immediately. And it's very hard to stop. And it's very hard to stop. Your opponent has to have like a back row negate or a DD Crow in order to prevent this. DD Crow in order to prevent this from dissolving.
Okay, what's next?
Dissolving. This from dissolving. I would put it right here. Yeah, so the reason why it's not, so I would put it right here. So the reason why it's not S tier or higher than the other cards there is because it requires another card in your graveyard in order to work. And while that seems simple enough, it's not in practice.
Yeah, unlike Terrors of the Overroot and Ice Dragon Prison, which also needs a card in your opponent's graveyard, that's it's harder to get a specific trap card into your graveyard unless you already used it. Yeah, so you, on top of just waiting for your opponent to do something, you also have to have the trap card to do something with. So it's a doubling up on just chances.
It's simple enough, it's not in practice, no. So it's not practice, no. So it's not really useful by itself. The other cards are really useful by themselves, except for Parias. Useful by themselves, except for Parias, but she makes that up for her utility. Rollback does her utility. Rollback does have amazing utility, but it desperately needs utility, but it desperately needs another card to do anything.
I mean, yeah, the same could be said for Arya, but at the very least, she doesn't have to be in the graveyard to do something. She can be in your hand or on field.
To do anything. And for lack to do anything. And for Lab right now, it's kind of a glorified Lab right now, it's kind of a glorified Lab right now is kind of a glorified big welcome copier. Yeah, I mean, you do copier. I mean, you do use it to copy other trap effects often, but not as often as you use it to copy the effect of Big Welcome, because Big Welcome is susceptible to Ash, and well, you kind of want to continue with the continue with the combo after Ash if you have rollback. So yeah, no rollback. So yeah, no copying other effects of cards if your Big Welcome got stopped.
Okay.
Effects of cards if your Big Welcome got stopped. And okay, so I guess I'll add this in.
So it's a time for trap trick.
Big Welcome got stopped. Okay, so I guess I'll add this in post. Okay, so I guess I'll add this in post. I guess I'll add this in post. I guess use a bit of editing, but the last card was add this in post. The last card was in post. The last card we're gonna discuss is Trap Trick. Discuss is Trap Trick. Not Trap Trick, but Trap Trick. Trap Trick. Not Trap Trick, but Trap.
What?
Discuss is Trap Trick. Not Trap Trick, but Trap Trick. Yeah. Trap Trick is a normal.
Okay, now I gotta go and get trap trick. Is it even here? No. Okay, it's not, so I gotta go get it. Okay, so where am I? Okay, resources. Okay, there we go. Trap trick added in. And I have to add it into here. Alright, and now trap trick.
Yeah, Trap Trick is. Yeah, Trap Trick is a normal trap with the effect. Banish one normal trap from your deck except Trap Trick. And set one card with the same name directly from your deck. Also, it can be activated this turn. You can only activate one trap card for the rest of this turn after this card resolves. You can only activate one trap trick per turn.
Okay.
After this card resolves. trap trick return.
And that's trap trick.
So right now, turn. Right now, a lot of lab decks run 2 sets of trap because of trap trick. Yeah,
Alright, that was really awkward.
because of trap trick. Decks run 2 sets of trap because of trap trick. Yeah, trap trick.
And with this,
Trap trick. Trap trick is arguably better because of trap trick. Trap trick is arguably trap trick. Trap trick is arguably better than Lady at getting you to your trap card. Your trap card, because your opponent can't. Because your opponent can't really.
I could actually extend this a lot because I don't have a picture of it on screen, so
Stop it. Yeah. It's very hard. Please stop it. It's very hard to stop, unlike Lady, where they just need to chain anything. The downside is, but you have to chain anything. The downside is that you have to run 2 traps. Two of the same. You have to run 2 of the same traps. Run 2 of the same traps in order for trap trick to be able to set one of them. And that's fine enough. One of them. And that's fine enough, but it does run into the issue. Enough, but it does. It does run into the issue of deck limit. And if you have too many. Limit, and if you have too many traps, you don't have enough to play your engine, and you might often brick. But still, trap brick. But still, trap trick is that good of a card. And if you have either that good of a card, and if you have either Arias or Backjack, you effectively have
almost done. Oh, getting real close.
Arias or Backjack, you effectively have a way to get to the right trap to stop your opponent right then and there. So, in that sense, it's honestly the best trap. Honestly, the best trap in the list. best trap in the list. And generally, trap in the list. And generally, in honestly, the best trap in the list. And generally, in general, is the best trap. Honestly, the best. It's honestly the best trap in the list. And generally, in general, in that sense, it's in general. So, in that sense, it's in general it's the best trap on the list. So, in that sense, it's in that sense, in general, it's the best trap on the list because they can get you to all the other to stop your opponent right then and there. Right then and there. In general, it's the best trap on the list because they can get you to all the other traps. But in practice, okay, the trap. But in practice, I would say it. But in practice, I would say it goes into right here. Goes into right here, the end of S tier. It's a very good card, but it does require other cards. Other cards, mainly Ariad. Backchat requires you to have a furniture as well. So yeah, that's 2 cards versus. Well, no, that's 3 cards. Trap Trick, Backjack, and a furniture. Ariad only requires Trap Trick and herself. But yeah, that's my tier list for. But yeah. Card, but it does S tier. It's a very good. But yeah.
Okay, I think that should be it.
Right here, the end of S. But yeah, it's a very good. The end of S tier. It's a very good. Yeah. The end of S tier.
Okay, and we cut this all.
S tier. But yeah, that's my tier list for Lab. A lot of A tier cards. Tier list for Lab. A lot of A tier cards, honestly. So that's what makes Lab really good. They have a lot of good cards with multiple utilities, and they're so fun. Utilities, and they're so fun to play with. I love playing with them. So fun. And I love utilities. I love playing with them so much. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. But yeah, so much. Thank you guys for watching. If you're watching the cut down. The cut down. You're watching the cut down version of this, and make sure to check out
Man, I just been staying silent. Wow. Okay. Hold on. I'm almost done here. Just a bit more.
And make sure to check out my streams. I stream often. Yeah, I stream often, so stream often. Yeah, I stream often, so make sure to check them out. Okay, I'm going to take a break with my small friends, so make sure to check them out.
Wait, hold on. Redo that. And that's it.
So make sure to check them out.
Okay. Okay, so that should be the end. Oh, that should be the end of the tier list. 52 minutes. Wow, almost an hour. Okay, so now I gotta add in the like, subscribe, like, subscribe stuff. So let me get those. And gotta make sure to have this one. Okay, and right volume. There we go.
Like, subscribe, share, and don't forget to check out my live streams.
There we go. Okay. Like, subscribe, share, and like, subscribe, share, and join me on stream.
Like, subscribe, share, and don't forget to check out my live streams. My live streams.
Okay, now I can. Oh man. Now. Do I need to. Yeah, save the project just to make sure. Okay, so what else is there in this live stream? I know I played some Wuthering Waves, so let me check. Let me check that live stream out. So, okay.
And of this, but I killed. Oh, there's a new one of this. Okay.
Okay, so this is back during 1.4.
Okay, so let's Good, so I could take them out. Or these. I need the echo anyway. Oh yeah, I'm using a different team now. Ow! And I'm awful. Awful at using her. But she is so funny to use. She spins so much. It's like hilarious. every time. But I kill myself so often just spinning.
Okay, so anything memorable that I forgot?
For another go. Okay. Unfortunately, sometimes I can just get hit really badly. Okay, so electric. So that means
Oh, that's right. I took on the tower.
forgot to. Yao, Jane. I don't know how to say his name.
And yeah, that's when I showed off my poorly built Feng Li Zhao.
Wait. No, I guess Marina then. Oh, hello, King Holiday. Oh, I almost got hit there, and I didn't get hit. But, oh no! Of course, I had to get hit by that. That's such a DPS loss. Wait, does that take away the tagging? Okay, but Yinlin for extra damage. Okay, what's on? So close. There we go. Alright, confirm sword, confirm. That is no stars. That's fine. Oh. Okay, how did I get hit by? Oh, why? How did I get?
I guess I did find the fallacy,
Oh, damn you!
but I didn't really do a good job at it.
And I should have dodged. Oh, okay. I'm just not dodging right. Well, at least I'm not trying to go for 3 triangles. Okay. Alright, next one. I don't have a glacier unit.
Yeah, that was back when I was missing a glacial unit.
Oh, I missed a second attack? Okay.
And the scar.
Okay, well, never mind, I forgot. Actually, maybe I can wearing a new testing phase for a research project. Oh no. Oh.
Oh right.
Okay, well,
This one. What was this event called? I can't remember.
Most of the time. So that I can use. Elusive round. I still got one more.
Pincer maneuver. That's right.
Pincer maneuver.
Oh, tactical simulation.
Let's do this one.
Yeah, tactical simulation.
Well, I know he's gonna be in midair.
Okay, so doesn't seem like there's much else. I could probably just end the stream now. Okay. Well, we did get through what I wanted to get through in editing the tier list video that I've had saved for a long time. But yeah, thank you for watching me try and edit this video. I did edit it and turned out very good. I can get rid of this last part now. Alright. Okay, so once again, thank you for watching. I'll make sure to upload this tier list video sometime soon. I need to make the thumbnail for it basically, but yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow then. Not sure what I'll stream tomorrow either. Maybe another editing stream if I could find something to edit. Yeah, see you tomorrow.